Now we're moving on to the evaporator core behind the glove box. So first we're going to remove the glove box by, there's two little clips right here. So there's a couple clips right there. So you just squeeze those and this comes right out. Okay. And this swings down. And then also below is, looks like there are 8mm bolts, but you can also do a Phillips. And there's one on each side. Okay. Next, remove these two. Looks like they're also 8mm or a Phillips head. Phillips. Then this just pops out. And what you got to do is, you have these lines right here. You're gonna cut. Now I did see a video online where they just kind of they just bent this back without taking it out. It works, but just to make life easier, I'm just gonna cut it. Okay, after that we're going to remove this metal plate. So there's two more 8mm bolts. And these are tiny little bolts with no Phillips head. So, okay, once you take those two out, we're going to release this wiring harness behind it. And there's also a couple more behind here. Go ahead and take this one out. So it looks like these fuses are attached to the back of the metal plate somehow. Okay, so there's three of those. What I did was I just pushed here with a screwdriver. With this hand underneath, I'm pushing it up. So that will release these fuses or relays. Lifting it up. And find some space. There we go. So those fuses were attached to these three right here. Okay, let's start removing these fuses. I think they have a standard. Okay, that's one. Two. Three. 4, 5, 6, I guess. Of course, the last one doesn't want to come out. There you go. What was that, 6? That's the ECU, all in line. This one, there's this flip right there, and it's like it's not coming out. Okay, there we go. I just took out this blower motor line. There's two of these little things, and then a connector right there. Okay, there's this annoying 10mm, or this 8mm nut with a washer attached, and then also gotta take out this one right here on the left side. Take out that 10mm, luckily. Universal will help. It's one of these. Gotta take that all the way out. I'm gonna use one of these because I don't have a 8mm. Oh, there we go. Okay, got that out. Okay, so I'm gonna try to remove the ECU first. Move that green clip. Take this out. There we go. Okay. Now, there's the ECU. Okay, ECU is one of these. Okay, so all the way in there is that bolt right there. Gotta take that out for the ECU as well. That's a little nut. This bracket comes out. This attaches the ECU to the blower motor, just like this. And I'll go ahead and put this back in just so I don't forget which one goes. I see another one up in here for the ECU. Way back there, and maybe this one down here as well. Okay, so you do need to take both of those out on the left side top. And I dropped it. Okay, that is the ECU. It's pretty light. Alright, so ECU. There was a bolt down there. Those two up there. Actually, I might have not. Yeah, it's just the bottom one for the ECU. I didn't really have to do that one. So I'll put that one back in. And then on the right side, there, I think there was one right here. And then also this bracket. What's holding on now? Let's go ahead and take this off. Okay. That's the green plug on the top. Okay, what else is next? Okay, so this bracket goes up here and under this wire, this wiring harness right here. The bulk of this wiring harness right here, and this goes up to here, back behind it. So the blower motor is attached to this bolt, and it was hiding under this wiring harness that goes into the firewall. So if you release this one as well from the blower motor, then you don't have to take this bracket out, because it was kind of getting stuck on all these wires trying to pull the motor out. Now we've got a couple Phillips. You see that? Those two Phillips right there. And then we've got another one right there. And another one right here. Okay. And one more Phillips right here. So looks like there's 4 Phillips. And 5. One down here. Looks like there's one more down here. Okay. Okay, now it's ready to come out. Okay, I already detached the 2 hoses from the engine bay, so this should theoretically slide out. If I could get this wire out of the way. There we go. Oh my god. Okay, so here's the old one, and I'm going to attach the new expansion valve, and I'm going to have to take out these 2 hex nuts, hex bolts. Okay, forgot to hit record, but here's the new expansion valve, the new evaporator core, and these are the old O-rings that I'm going to try to find the right size for. That looks about the same. And that looks about the same. Okay. Alright, so small one goes on the small one. Then let's get some Nylog. Some Nylog sealant. New expansion valve going in. Then hand tighten these just enough. It's a 4mm Allen. Yeah, I don't think this has any oil in there. The problem is I don't know exactly, I don't have a way to measure the ounce. So what I'll do is I'll get a syringe later and I'll add it to the lines. Okay, new evaporator core going back in. Oh, so this goes in at an angle. I thought it goes in straight. Okay, I guess that's it. Cover goes back on with the... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Lower motor goes back in. Just put this bracket in first. Good workout here. ECU goes back in. Don't forget the bolt that goes under the wiring harness. Alright. Trying to remember. That one goes there. Pushing all the ECU plugs. 3, 4, 5. And these two go together. That goes right there. This one goes here. Where does this go? Crap. Okay, we're getting there. I was confused where this line went. Don't forget, this was the last one that I couldn't figure out where it went. And then also a green one goes up top and another green one up here. So there's 2 green ones that go up there, just in case you forget where the cables go. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the metal bar back in. Ow. Just cut myself. Time to get this line in. I changed out the O-rings and added some nylog. Okay, I'm gonna try to get this hose out of the way. This looks like the wiring harness into the ECU. This gives us enough space. Then we got this long, crusty old AC. Now I'm going to reattach the low pressure line and the high pressure line. Remind me, I need to add some more patch oil, but I'll do that just before I add coolant or add refrigerant. Okay, we are buttoned up.